How are we doing, bullies? Welcome back to another Shumi T video where I'm starting to flip bullish again on the crypto market, and I've put in these new 4-year high targets for 2029. The big massive magnet on the total crypto market up here, the total 2, I've added in a massive magnet, total 3, haven't added it yet, and Bitcoin, massive magnet. We see the 4-year cycles in control, and we're hoping that we'll see that again and take advantage out of these 4-year lows later this year, like we've seen in 2018, 2022 and 2026, then targeting the 4-year highs that we've seen in 2017, 2021, 2025 and in 2029 later this year. Despite this bearish pennant, currently in Pele on the total crypto market cap, expecting lower this year, but that is where we're going to take advantage on this channel, out of the 4-year lows and target the 3 years of upside when we get these massive corrections in crypto like the total 2 here. In 2017, 2018 went down 88% before we then get the 4-year low and we rally up for 3 years a 30x. 3 years of upside a 30x, and then in 2022 from the 2021 peak we correct 76% before 3 years of upside to the most recent high, and we went up 5x, 500%. And so far this bear market we are down currently 42%, but we have been down about 50%, and I expect lower this year before eventually we get these 4-year lows and we go off to Valhalla, 3 years of upside, targeting this magnet and a 4-year high in 2029. Again, last video I covered the total 2 and I've added in the magnet up here. I said this, we're going to keep going down until we break this trend line. I'm going to flip bullish later this year, and this low that I'm expecting for the bear market low, like in 2018, like in 2022, I would be expecting to come in fairly soon. And then I'll be looking to take advantage. And again, Bitcoin, we see the 4-year lows in 2014, 18, 2022, 2026. We see the highs in 2013, 17, 8, 2021 and 2025. Again, these lows, every bear market we've seen us get just below the 0.786 fib, and this time around would be about 40,000. So that would mean Bitcoin goes down another 50% if history is to repeat. So for example, from the 2014-15 lows to the 2017 high, we can see in here we get just below 0.786 fib, 4,000 in here. And then from the 2018 bear market low to the 2021 high, in the 2022 bear market just below the 0.786 fib on Bitcoin, 18,000. And then again, from the 2022 low to 2025 high, it would take us just below 40,000. So once Bitcoin gets under 50k, or if we do see under 50k, I'm going to be loading the boat, going full long. And yeah, this is what I'm seeing on the total crypto market cap and the Bitcoin charts. I'm extremely bullish. Yes, I think short term the price is going to keep going down, and we're going to have time capitulation until the end of the year. Like we see with all these cycle lows, the 4-year cycle is well and truly in control, and then we will go from there. And when I'm on about Bitcoin, take advantage of beta assets, MicroStrategy I mentioned. When I said that Bitcoin only done from the lows in 2022, only done 700% move. If we look at MicroStrategy from those lows, it's December 2022, at the peak 13,000%, which is a 130x if that's actually measured correctly. That's better. 3,600% move here, a 36x on MicroStrategy to there, a 30x. So these beta assets, MicroStrategy, they just buy Bitcoin. This is a chart I'm monitoring, and if I can get somewhere below 100 on MicroStrategy again later this year, a Bitcoin does correct below the 0.786 fib at 40k later this year, like we've seen in previous bear markets that I previously mentioned in this video. A MicroStrategy can get down below 100, maybe even 61 here in this buy zone that I've highlighted later this year. I think this could be a good opportunity for me to get into, especially we've seen Bitcoin do a 7x, but we've seen MicroStrategy do a 30x. So again, we see again in the previous bear market, it done something similar and returned really well. So MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, do a bit of digging into this, the MicroStrategy, and see what you think. But the chart wise, later this year, in this massive corrective pattern so far, down 80%, and yeah, it just mimics Bitcoin, but a bit more effective for returns, hopefully. And again, going back to the stablecoin dominance, when we're risk on, we go down, and when we're risk off, we go up to the bear market. And right now, stablecoin dominance, Tether dominance, Circle dominance combined sitting at 10.4%. And I would expect us to get to about 15%, which from here would be about 50% move in this bull flag we're currently in. And we've been in a massive uptrend ever since the 19.6 billion liquidation on the 10th of October when we had that massive crash. And yeah, as I keep mentioning, this chart is pivotal for me. We see the two altcoin peaks in the market, March of 2024 and December 2024. Again, both times very euphoric in the market. Both times meme coin mania on Solana was very hot, and that was the thing of the cycle, trading meme coins on Solana. And anything below this kind of 8.9% resistance that we had as support here during the bear market, we then lose it in here, and that's kind of October 2023 is when the bull market really starts. That move from there into March of 2024 was really good. We then get the crash into August of 2024 with Japan market problems. Before we come down, we get the peak, the run up into Donald Trump coming into office as he was pushing the whole crypto president and all that, before the pain into the tariff lows in March, before we got a nice rally down, and altcoins and crypto done well. But again, it was start of an uptrend in this fallen wedge before breaking to the upside. And again in here, this bull flag that is taking a bit of time to play out, but that is suggesting we're going to go higher on the stablecoin dominance, and that is bad for crypto. And again, that kind of ties up with Bitcoin in this kind of bear flag that I've been going on for a really long time on this channel. If I can find the photo. Okay, I've not got it on here, but what we can see is just this massive bear flag in play at the minute on Bitcoin. From the high in October, we come down with bear flag, way impulse down, and that in here is what I'm seeing in here. Come down, bear flag, and it's just taking time before the next leg lower. That ties up with the stablecoin dominance. And things like Solana, massive downtrend here, we can see, again, looks bearish, rising wedge just broken down. And yeah, although I have these 4-year high targets in 2029, I do think the 4-year lows later this year is going to come in for the total credit market cap, Bitcoin chart. I think MicroStrategy will go lower, I think Solana will go lower, and I think stablecoin dominance is going to go higher. That is my read on the market at the moment. I'm only going to be I'm short-term bearish, but crypto long-term, medium-term, I'm very bullish. I think Bitcoin could get to like 200k next cycle, maybe even higher when we get loads of money printing. And yeah, that's my stance on the market. If you are enjoying these videos, smash the like button. And yeah, these tough times are going to end soon. I'm going to start flipping very, very bullish very, very shortly. Once we get that new capitulation and we get this massive leg up on stablecoin dominance and sweep the highs from last bear market. And then I'm going to be good to go. Flipping bullish. The videos are going to be more exciting. And everyone's going to start profiting again.